Human respiratory system. Where does the air go when we breathe? You might say it goes to our lungs. Yes, it is correct. The air passes through the respiratory tract and then enters the lungs. So, let us explore the features and parts of the human respiratory system. The air enters the human body through the external nostrils. Nostrils are the opening through which air passes in and out of the body. Next is the nasal cavity. The cavity which connects the nostrils with the pharynx. It is lined with hair and mucus to filter the air from dust and dirt. Pharynx. It is a passage behind the nasal chamber and serves as the common pathway for both air and food. Next is the larynx. It is found in front of the neck and is responsible for vocals as well as aiding respiration. It is known as the sound box as it houses the vocal cords. Next is the epiglottis. It is a leaf-shaped flap that opens up at the time of breathing, allowing the air to pass into the larynx. It seals off the trachea while swallowing food to prevent the entry of food into the windpipe or trachea. Here in this picture, you can see that while breathing, the epiglottis remains open. While swallowing food, the epiglottis remains closed so as to prevent the entry of food particles into the windpipe or trachea. Next is the trachea or windpipe. It is a long tube strengthened by C-shaped cartilaginous rings. The cartilaginous rings help trachea to remain open always. Bronchus. Branches of trachea which enter the lungs. It is supported by cartilaginous bronchial rings. Bronchiole. The terminal branches of bronchi that open to the alveoli. There are no cartilaginous rings in the bronchioles. Next is the alveoli. Alveoli are delicate air sacs which are elastic in nature seen at the tip of bronchioles. These air sacs are surrounded by a large number of capillaries. Exchange of gases takes place here. In this picture, you can see the exchange of gases between alveoli and blood occur by simple diffusion. Oxygen is diffusing from the alveoli into the blood and carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood. Now, talking about the respiratory organ, lungs, which are the primary organs of respiration in humans and other vertebrates. It is located on either side of the heart in the thoracic cavity of the chest. A double-layered protective membrane called pleura encloses the lungs. Pleural fluid seen between the layers of pleura reduces friction between the membranes while breathing. Here you can see the lungs are enclosed by a double membrane structure called pleura, and in between the membrane a fluid called pleural fluid is released which reduces the friction between the membranes while breathing. Role of diaphragm in respiration. Diaphragm is a muscular wall that separates the thoracic and abdominal cavities. Diaphragm helps in breathing by moving up and down. During inhalation, the diaphragm becomes flat and moves downwards. During exhalation, diaphragm relaxes and moves upwards. Thus, the human respiratory system is a network of organs and tissues that help us to breathe. The major parts of respiratory system includes nostril, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and alveoli. Hope you have understood this session. Thank you.